It connects. And Sako can't like that one bit, but we'll see if that counter ultra is really going to stick. Because, of course, there's the damage, but that's going to stick in your head. It's threatening your primary offense. It's taking that away from you, saying, I can answer that with an ultra.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people know characters like Fei Long can punish you with Rekkas and stuff, but who knew about Ultra 2 from Ibuki?
And it's only from very, very specific distances,
right.
so it has to be sort of at max poke range like that. Oh! Big counter hit and making it hurt with the stun.
All right.
Wow, build meter.
And all that work in round one for Shin, only to be greeted by an almost just dominating round from Sakonoko. Oh, nice.
Nice it.
Yeah, you know
Circumstances.
Shin's gonna go with that low strong enhanced up so long as Ibuki doesn't have the meter. Oh, but there it is. What side is that on?
And we've talked about the power of Akuma's Vortex. Ibuki also with a very, very dangerous Vortex, as they say. Hard knockdown into a very bad guessing game
Oh,
for her opponents. Great weathering of the storm there by Shen.
even I'm scared now every time I see low strong in the hands.
That was a brilliant dash under and throw. Goes for fake shenanigans.
And Sako read it and actually went for the backdash, which
Just-
would have lost to a wall dive if he went
That's
for it
correct.
again.
That's very gutsy stuff.
Now one low strong is going to equal victory for Shin because he's got the super, but the throw enough to kill for Sako.
That is game one to the god. See what Shen has. Recalculating. Can't think he's too unhappy with his game plan.
Oh wow, that's a crumple. Let's go up for the hard knockdown.
Good pursuit with the standing jab. Slowly pushing her back into the corner. That's why it's dangerous to focus against. Oh, beautiful low. Great combo completion. Here comes the Vortex. Fake Vortex. Trying to hit from the front.
Oh, good block on both of those jump attacks. If he had crouched in between that, it would have been it. Oh, and look at that. Fake cross-up land. Real cross-up in kick mode. Switch to punch mode.
Oh, he really wanted that to kill. Beautiful stuff.
Yeah.
Not letting her out just like that. Saying that is not safe. You cannot escape just by attacking a little kunai onto that uppercut.
Yeah, again, that technical skills of Shin, ridiculous. Switching modes back and forth.
Did you just see that counter poke on his sweep? That was amazing.
Oh, wow.
Catching a little break there, just out of range. Ooh. Sako, not the springiest of chickens, as they say, an older player, but still incredible reactions powered by incredible reads.
Oh, nice. Goes for a cross-up again, and now safe jump setup.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Fake like I'm going to throw after landing with the jab, backdash, and then throw you.
Now he's got to be careful. He wants to chip him, but you see he's not canceling it anymore. And that's because Ibuki has that ultra now set up.
He's dancing out. Oh, good pressure.
Wow, just too
Gets out
far.
of there. Whoa, he cannot catch a break here.
Oh, okay.
Finally able to close it out. He had to sweat a lot harder for that round than I think he wishes he could have.
Yeah,
The
Shin-
overhead almost killed, didn't. Then
I like that because Shin went low strong and said, wait a minute, he has no life. Let me try low strong hands again this time. First time was scared of the ultra. Oh, he's going to character select. Are we going to see Evil Ryu
Evil
or are we going
Ryu.
to see Cammy?
and I gotta say, Sako, an extremely strong player. No one expecting to see Evil Ryu this far on. Will it be? Yes. And the crowd goes wild.
Now, see, here's the thing, right? We saw earlier Xiaohai went up against Shin and did not pick Cammy. And
Yes.
that is because I heard in the Topanga League that they fought each other. And Shin defeated
Dominated,
Xiaohai's Cammy.
yeah.
Yeah, very badly. So maybe Sako remembers that and is going to go with Evil Ryu.
And again, Shen, an excellent student of the game, puts in a lot of work, may not know the Evil Ryu matchup, and Evil Ryu has some very, very tricky cross-ups of his own.
He's one of those characters that as soon as he touches you, you can expect to lose just a gigantic chunk of your life.
Yeah,
And of course,
serious combos.
we talked about this in the Daigo Infiltration match. One of the key features of Evil Ryu is low forward fireball is almost always a true block string.
Yes. And it's very dangerous. And again, of course, able to deal with Shotos in many cases by being able to focus through those fireballs and counter. Not so much against Evil Ryu. Hard knockdown. And that little gimpy teleport of Evil Ryu's enough in this situation. Oh, good
great
counter.
yeah.
Here we go. Great pressure from Sako. Shen weathering that storm.
And even after all that, Shen is down in life. And that's the power of Evil Ryu. Just dishes out so much damage.
He looks totally in control.
Uh-oh, but here we
Finally
go.
lands it. Will this be enough?
Don't think it's going to kill, but it's going to come very close.
Gets his mix up,
Oh,
and there it
great
is.
Stuff. Which side to block? Which side to block? So hard to tell.
Opening with that overhead pursuit.
Wow, chasing down the backdash. Beautiful, but just dropping his waterfall kick combo.
Very strange place to drop. All you got to do is mash the buttons at that point. I've been thinking about something else. Going for an alternate setup. Threatening poke with that roundhouse.
Oh, nice.
Nice counter poke. Burns it.
And Sako with a combo drop. Very rare.
Good blocks again from Shen.
I almost feel like Shen is scared to do low strong hands again.
Barely got out of that fireball. And then Sako burning the meter. Here he goes.
Wow.
Serious answer, and that'll connect. Shen.
Great
Game
stuff from
3.
Shen, yeah.
And now Sako on his heels.
But going for an autocorrect uppercut.
That's...
I mean, Gen's waterfall kick has no invincibility practically. I mean, even if there is any on the EX one, for example, runs out of invincibility before the first active frame. And he just did that with a regular waterfall kick.
Sako's trick with Evil Ryu is a surprise. Not a huge surprise, but obviously, you know, he counts on some level of unfamiliarity with this character, or certainly benefits from it. But Shen looked extremely strong, handled him very confidently. Trying to create the cross-up.
Oh, wow. You see how far Sako walks. That's always the hallmark of countering whip punishing is walking forward.
Uh-oh.
Oh, nice.
Wow, and the full punish. Oh, and then he went for the reset at the very end there. Very tricky stuff. Going for truly max damage. Lead, and Gen has been prevented from building much meter here. The pace change here from Sako. He knows he's got the life lead. He can stay at that comfortable distance. And again, that fireball, perfect. Perfect pressure. Gen's jump, very tricky to determine which side he lands on, but not the fastest jump in the game. Not especially helpful to just jump over fireballs from those mid-ranges.
There we go, good damage on that. Oh, decent damage. And look at this! Wow, Sako just going right in there with the FADC on low forward fireball.
And I love the pressure, I love the waiting for the throw, and still countered by Shen. Great presence of mind.
He has to be careful because Evil Ryu has 2 meters right now, so he has a lot of
that gives him the explosive possibility off that flow forward fireball, which does give you a long time to hit confirm too.
Just like that.
Oh! And that cancels only
into Hurricane.
Hurricane kick.
Yeah. And it's not even like really canceling into a Hurricane, because when you do that into a regular Hurricane, that regular Hurricane is unlike any of his Hurricane kicks.
It's it's all by design.
Oh, he got the crumple in between low forward fireball. Okay, where is he going to end up? Goes for the cross-up,
Good block, great pursuit. Love it.
Whoa!
Gutsy stuff. Shen says, I'm here to play with the Dizzy.
The biggest problem with this Dizzy, though, is that waterfall kick, every button press counts as a separate move, so the scaling is very high.
Yeah, that's hopefully maybe something that he can look forward to in the 2014 update.
But Shen takes that on another good cross-up jump kick.
Whoa!
It's got a counter hit level 1 focus attack with a crumple.
I'm loving it. He gets the same pursuit again. That was exactly the same series we saw in the last round.
Yeah, but I don't think Shen thought that Sako was going to jump again, because he hit him with a different button much later in the jump.
Great counter poke. And there's the big damage, the second hit of that connecting. Sako holding that mid distance, wants to stay out of range of Gen's low strong. Wants to stay out of range of that crumple attack.
This is winner's bracket. Shin on match point. Ooh, didn't get the FADC off of that hand slap. Oh, wow.
Evil Ryu, many characters can punish Gen's low roundhouse from that range, but Evil Ryu not with the fastest normals in the game. Holding back, he's almost at that full super.
Ooh,
oh,
he had
had it.
But now he's got low strong hands or low short, low forward. Either one of those, very good. Ooh.
Not touching him, very, very dangerous stuff. Shen still holding strong.
Oh, again, he missed it.
Incredible pressure here on the Evo stage, finally. Closing it out. And Sakonoko will be visiting the losers bracket.
Shin,
Crowd favorite Shen marching on.
Shin missed it twice, but said, I'm not going to miss it a third time. Got it. Send Sako to losers bracket. Now, here's an interesting thing. So we have Sako going to losers bracket here. I'm curious. Oh no, Haitani's on the other side. I would have said, wouldn't it be crazy if Infiltration had to fight all four gods on the way up the bracket?
What a way to put a point on your Evo.
Yeah, I know. That would have been
What do you got left,
insane,
world? I've crushed all the gods. God Killer would be a cool new name.
And right now, oh wow, look at that. PS3 lag is making its way back up. Great Tono has actually been dominating Salty Bet a lot this whole weekend.
And explain for anybody that's not using the Salty Bet, what are they looking at here?
Oh, it's a website there for fun. You have basically fake money that you can bet with, and try just basically bet with.
Try and follow. So these are, you see Great Tono obviously calling many of these matchups with a high degree of precision.
And these are the top 5 gainers of the day. So again, Great Tono doing well. PS3 lag we've seen there a couple of times. Visit saltybet.com and participate in that.
Very cool stuff.
Yeah, adds a little bit of that investment into the matches, makes you root a little bit more.
A little skin in the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Although very little skin, being that it's worth $0.
And, it was announced earlier that with Flocker winning Marvel, this is the first time that 5 U.S. players have won at Evo. And, we
America's last hope,
exactly.
Yes. PR Balrog up against the murder face with his cute new haircut. Mad Catz Tokido, e.g. PR Balrog.
Nice
PR Balrog, of course, putting Infiltration into the losers bracket, showing he's capable of anything. Now, this is how PR Balrog opened against Infiltration as well, and his Fei Long did not fare so well.
Yeah, I talked to PR Rog a little bit. He says he played Tokido in Japan a lot because Justin, Japan, and Ricky all in Japan this last
All training,
week.
the whole EG squad.
Yep. And he feels a little bit better about using Fei Long against Tokido's Akuma. Says Tokido and Infiltration, 2 very different play styles.
He's looking very strong so far. Here's the knockdown, though. Oh, and gets it wrong.
Yeah, what side is he going to be on? And then it goes for the throw. It's that stun time.
And he played such a composed match, choosing all of his shots very carefully. Got low strong into crouching roundhouse knockdown, and that was it. The vortex began. Wow. Open up, swinging.
The nice thing for PR Rock, though, is he has a 3 out of 5 now to go with different characters.
Very nice completion on the low shorts.
Oh, no dash
Doesn't even dash back.
Yeah. Completely punishable in that situation,
And you see Tokido searching with that low roundhouse, just wants to put him on his back with a hard knockdown so he can set it up. Good trade there.
2 trades in a row.
Slugfest.
Oh, here we go. Big damage, and now good throw again. And can he just chip him? He doesn't need to. Cross up, dive kick from the Demon Flip.
And that might be in PR Balrog's head. A little bit of chat here between the players, but that was the exact same series, I believe, that he used against him the first time. So now you've got to be thinking, well, he can't use that series again, but then that's the best time to use the stupid Demon Flip.
Tokido may be telling him, doesn't matter, you couldn't have done anything about that, you're getting hit. And And this is the character PR Rog switched to against Infiltration as well, and was able to win 2 in a row. But he had a great read on Infiltration. That Infiltration was crouch teching a lot.
Yes.
And so he would walk up and go for the focus attack, absorb a hit, and get a counter
Which was
hit.
crazy, yeah. You don't see focus attacks a lot from Balrog, so when he put that on the map, he was really making excellent reads against Infiltration. Of course, crouch tech is a very strong on paper technique, but if your opponent knows that you're up to it, it can be quickly dangerous.
It's the battle of the century. Fight!
This fight requires a great deal more patience from Balrog, typically. Not as able to thread the wave of air fireballs from Akuma quite as neatly as Fei Long, yes. But so far, Tokido's showing a lot of respect, trying to avoid that. Doesn't want to start trading with the rush punches.
But I do like PR Rog's extreme patience. Oh, he went for the trick, but Tokido said, you know what, I watched that all day on Friday. I know what you're up to.
I watch Evo too.
Oh, wow. Not a counter hit though, so he wasn't able to combo after the turnaround punch.
Good block initially, but then he baited him out. Slightly delayed jab. Oh, following him into the air.
Oh, wow, but he was charging the wrong way. And he tried to chase down the backdash. Ooh, at the end, held that a little bit longer.
Yeah, Balrog, I believe the technical term for his focus attack is crappy. But, of course, can be put to good use by a top player in the world.
PR Rog is trying to find a way in.
Biding his time.
No, Tokido has to be careful. Oh, it's
saved by the bell.
Just trying to chase him down. See, I actually thought PR Rog was going to try to get close enough to do a kick rush and hit him out of the air and then juggle with the ultra perhaps.
But of course, and that's the other thing that's so challenging and why you saw Tokido going back the whole time. If you can make Balrog follow you towards, he has to surrender his charge. So he won't be charged for those moves.
Still a dangerous stun, but should be okay now. Wow, going for those vanilla Street Fighter Balrog mix-ups.
Not strong compared to Akuma's brand of mix-up. Oh, that's a big punish. Oh, we got him. Complete. Oh, it goes for the reset. Very smart.
Yeah.
Tokido said, no shenanigans for you. You may have gotten your combo.
Basically, Tokido knew that the only way he was going to lose that was most likely PR Rog going for a reset in the middle of that with the overhead. Good block from Tokido. Nice.
Great counter. Oh! Over that attempted counter. That EX rush, of course, designed to eat a fireball or poke from Tokido. Oh, he got him again. Oh!
Wow, 2 focus crumples in a row for PR Rog, busting out this new tactic.
This is the focusingest Balrog you've ever seen.
If you told me that during the course of this weekend we would see Balrog get crumples off of like 5 or 6 focus attacks, I would have said you were crazy.
I thought it was weird when Shuma Garaf was trending, but
let's get Balrog focused and trend now. Oh, just a little too far for Cloud Strong, and great footsies from PR Rog.
Finally paying off that throw.
There, oh, there it is. Tokido smartly cancels into Hurricane.
Dodging around, slight life lead, very dangerous stuff. Oh, from the front this time.
Yeah, goes for the regular dive kick to stay in front.
Corner short, yes, it's from the front, a little too high.
Oh boy.
And a quick answer. PR Balrog got to look deep here, claim this 3rd round, put a game on the board, and stay in this winner's bracket out of the Shark Tank that is losers.
Yeah, but Tokido has to be really careful of the super.
That was exactly it.
And so he's going to take an early light lead. This is what you do usually to try to discourage your opponent, but he has to be careful. Watch out for Tokido. Okay, never mind, he uses Mito. I was afraid of a Raging Demon setup because you can't jump the super.
Oh, wow.
Smart
Got some stuff. Oh, and paid off with the dizzy. He just kept him in blocks done that long.
How much damage is he going to do? Is it going to be enough to kill? Not enough.
Here he comes.
One headbutt into Ultra could probably take this. Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh, and then he's gonna juggle.
Brilliant
He's gonna
juggle.
So smart from Tokido.
PR Balrog's hurting on that one, but that's not the last of the great American hope in this tournament. Tokido marching on. PR Balrog into the pit with infiltration.
And Tokido is going to face off
And
against Xian in the winner's bracket. And as you said, PR Balrog going to go to loser's bracket. He's going to have to go up against Haitani. And Infiltration, of course, going to go up against Mr. Sakonoko. And here you see them sitting down. So Infiltration did take out one of the great Japanese gods of fighting games. So he's going to have to take out, see if he can try to take out another one.
He's got his evil smile cooking.
And of course, earlier this year, yourself and Daigo, both of you showed up at New York University to have like a discussion on.
Indeed, that was not my first time at NYU Game Center. I've gotten to know these guys well over a series of conferences. A really, really amazing group of guys working there, and they do great work in games. Very forward-thinking. But what I love best about the NYU Game Center is they have a great deal of respect for the competitive side of gaming. Very smart about competitive gaming.
Okay.
That's not something you often see studied in schools, not something you see paid attention to at the highest level of academia, but they're incredible. And of course, the recipient, if any of you are using the premium stream to watch this Evolution 2013, 100% of that is going straight into the NYU Game Center to help us send somebody else to school to help make some more incredible games for us. So big shout out to those guys and everybody on the premium stream. They really appreciate it.
All right, Sako putting on the headphones. Wants the audio cues. He might be one of those players that helps his timing to hear the sounds of the game.
It's all kind of magic poetry.
Ooh, comboing off of the max range, crouching forward.
And again, yes, he's going into the air there to try and avoid that mix-up. Hopefully catch the kunai up in the air where it's not easy for Ibuki to combo and follow that up.
Yeah, willing to take that tiny bit of damage to get out of the mix-up.
Yes, it's the price that must be paid. Great counter, and Ibuki dropping back to that perfect distance. Don't you want to throw a fireball? I got a clean counter for it. Now he knows she doesn't have the meter, so he's able to throw those fireworks. But so far, this is all Sakonoko. There's the knockdown he needs. Sako survives, but again,
Sako just stay crouching to get under that demon foot drive kick. And a wake-up uppercut, sometimes the best online tactics, can win you rounds at Evolution Top 8. Great sweep. Oh, he tried to get under there.
Yeah. Sako trying to reset his distance, and that was a great counter of the low roundhouse with the fishing line of Ibuki's low strong. Hard knockdown, goes low. Fancy.
Close to stun. There it is. Let's see how Sako's going to finish this off. Just right into Ultra.
Straight into Raw Ultra.
Now Akuma, of course, a character with lower health than most characters in the game, so this should be enough to finish him off and give Sakonoko the first game over Infiltration. Now, you know, Infiltration has had a history of doing less effectively against players he does not have notes on and players that he has not played against before.
And Sako, a lot of the great Japanese players are, of course, trained in the arcades and still training in the arcades, still a healthy scene over in Japan. Sako is sort of a mysterious mountain man who lives sort of elsewhere, so a bit of an online warrior. Even a lot of the great Japanese don't have as much direct experience against this guy. It's a little harder to find a huge amount of intel, yes.
And also another thing is Sako, his game style is just so unorthodox compared to a lot of other players. There's a certain kind of cool calmness to his game that I don't see in a lot of other players.
Very, very difficult to fluster this guy. He's been around for a long time, and that experience is really paying off.
But right now, Infiltration may have gotten a read because look at this.
Mix-up is still a mix-up. Burns the meter just to keep that pressure going, and it pays off. Able to close it out against Sako in round 1 of game 2.
What will happen now? Fight!
Using the EX meter. It's one of Akuma's great strengths. Good block.
That standing forward kick hitting so much further than it looks, and it catches him with the overhead. Oh, gets him low. Look at this relentless pressure But Infiltration, knowing he can focus and get past the third one. Oh, here we go.
Just a little bit too far outside of the corner, but he closes it out with a throw.
Just a walk-up throw.
Explosive.
You don't see a player like Infiltration get scared and block. And Sako just taking advantage of that defense from Infiltration, getting right in there.
Tori Sakonoko, don't scare. This guy's been around. The block.
Oh,
Great
no.
cross-up.
This is going to be a huge, insurmountable lead.
He's burning that meter, gets the hard knockdown, fakes the jab. Oh, I love it.
And speaking of throws, he said, oh, you scared me, now I scare you. So. This is loser's bracket again, 3 out of 5. Only 2 players remain in winners.
Great counter. Risky kunai there. Good backdash. Boy, that mix up. Great clean counter on that focus attack attempt.
Oh, wow. Sako almost had that red and punish whip throw.
He's not let Sako get a word in edgewise. He's trying to generate a little easy offense, a little approach with the focus attacks. They've been massively punished every time. Here we go.
Good block. And I mean, Ibuki is one of those characters who can kill you in one sequence. Not going to happen here. One successful block from Infiltration on that kunai.
Quickly ends Sako's hopes.
For that round at least. Let's see if Infiltration can keep this up. Again, lost the first game, but has seemingly made some sort of adjustment here.
And look what's missing here. That fireball game has been put basically in his far back pocket. He's content to just sit there and throw normals and do clean counters on Ibuki's approaches. He's been very successful with that. Oh, good pressure.
Oh wow, he went just a little too hard. EX into the grab. Oh no,
Oh,
he's
goes
gonna
straight to the ultra.
It's just enough to kill. He wasn't gonna get the follow-up, but that's all he needed for the victory there. So Sako tying it up 1-1 in this crucial third game.
Infiltration so composed. The fireballs present a little bit of offensive power for Akuma, but they also present a liability against Ibuki. So he's content to just sit back there and counter her attempts at aggression.
Smart. Not even giving her the chance to throw the kunai out.
No, that is...
uppercut. Oh, what side?
Burns the EX to close out the game.
Infiltration going up 2-1.
Another god may be served for dinner. Sako closing his eyes, doing a little thinking here.
We saw earlier in the day Reynolds go all the way through loser's bracket. We saw Mango go all the way through loser's bracket. We saw Justin Long go through a gauntlet himself to get to grand finals. Are we going to see the same thing with Infiltration here?
Infiltration really putting himself on the map with that EX uppercut, perhaps inspired by Daigo-san, but not paying off for either of these gentlemen. He got a big punish to give Ibuki a healthy 70% lead.
Oh, blocking the wrong way, and that's going to give the round to Sakonoko.
Just like that, he's back.
That's the danger of that Ibuki Vortex right there. Just once he gets that knife in you, and especially if he can distance it in a way that he doesn't know what side it's going to be on, impossible to predict.
Yashi to reset the situation. Infiltration again getting paid with the normals. Focusing that time to make it safe. Gets away with the throw. Wow. And this is the explosive side of Infiltration.
Oh, wow.
Super jumping out of the corner, but then back in. A little bit off.
Wow, that was so fast.
Connected with the low, but not able to complete it. Oh, and tried to hop it. Infiltration just closing it out.
Not sure if that was intentional from Sako. Might have been an accidental execution error. Haven't seen him use that move at all. Down the last round of game 4. This is match point for Infiltration. He could send Sakonoko home right here.
Trading.
Nice focus dash through.
Again, not being put off that focus attack, although Infiltration has had the answer so far. Oh, went
wow,
low.
Great counter sweeps. And then an empty demon flip throw.
Counter poke again. Wow, answering back. You got pressure. Not afraid. Coming right in.
From the front, and this should be it. And Infiltration is going to take it over Sakonoko.
A second god slain by the Korean machine, Infiltration.
Infiltration is going to be known after this tournament as the God Killer if he can keep this up. has the potential to run into just one more, which would be Tokido. But before we get there, we're going to have